Looking at more like 115 now, guys. We don't have to pay more.
mean, there was such frustration from Republican leadership with the Senate passed plan, and so Johnson, under pressure from his conservatives, is trying this alternative route, essentially just a short-term spending measure that would fund all of the Department of Homeland Security. There's a huge problem, though. I am told that there is really very little, if any, appetite in the United States Senate to pass that version of this legislation. The issue the entire time has been that if Democrats were going to support any funding for ICE or CBP, they wanted to have significant reforms. Those negotiations need to clear, and the fact that they are not getting any reforms in this proposal from the House Speaker makes it very unlikely, if not impossible, to pass out of the Senate. That obviously leaves them in a lurch with TSA workers potentially missing another paycheck in just the next couple of days. And obviously, this means that the president's plan, potentially to pay TSA workers unilaterally, maybe the only path forward, given the fact that this is just going nowhere in the United States.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Wherever you think is best. Thank you.
No, yes, the voice is
this one.
Yeah, that
I got two of these.
That's much cheaper than
but this is
Yes.
separate.
It's not different. They're going to the monument. Yep. Well, they're a different time. March. Okay. Right, but I don't know. Okay, I think this is. I'm not doing maybe sunrise for that. So try to have some
I think we walked right. What are the marches is going on?
Yeah.
The one or two going next.
that's the main. Oh, I see. I guess you will. Yeah.
sounds like Karen's saying it's going to be another hour. Could just say it's going to be another hour?
Friends, this is postponed for a few minutes. The gallery will let you know when
we have a new time.
A new time.
It's postponed just indefinitely? Is that what they said?
It's gonna happen.
No. It is happening, but not right now. They will be here as
Should we hold our position?
Postponed makes it sound like it's going to be canceled, which it's not.
Okay, not postponed.
So it's like
Delayed.
It's
Postponed.
delayed. Is it like one?
Does that mean, I mean, should we stand here or should we?
I would go rest. I would go eat a snack.
That's what we need.
Yes, go
thank
eat
you.
a snack, and I'll call you
Why
back.
don't we, you know how you have the 72-hour rule? Why don't you have the 72-second rule to recall everybody?
That's
Guess what,
only
Chad? I'll
1
give you
minute and
5 full
12
minutes.
seconds.
Okay, that works.
I'll give you at least 5 minutes. Yes.
We are gonna go.
Yes, if I were you, I would go eat a snack.
We're
and
gonna
rest,
send out,
and
we'll
tell
send
you
out
to
a
come
new
back.
note. Both galleries will send out a
Thank
new
you
note.
so much
Thank
for your
you.
patience with me.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So
Yes, 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes. I'll give you a 5-minute heads up. To return, there's no reason to stand here initially. That's violence. Confirm on that.
Oh, I think you could do this.
I'm here, I'm not. And it's fault. Indeed. Indeed. I guess they're out here. It's 20 minutes. Very. I wouldn't put on his video because I really don't have the semblance of what that looks like. Yes, please come back. When
Yeah, I'll come back. No.
yes, I was like, I'm gonna go home and just. Oh my God, stop. Our team is okay, I will let you know a new time. Okay, thank you so much.
Still a bunch of like 8 parties due tonight.
Are there right now?
I think there's still
Right. That's all right. I don't know. Even if they come back 5 minutes later and say, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna meditate standing up. I'm doing good. How are you doing? So I think what they're doing is they're gonna try to put a bill on the floor. Hold on, let me see here. Stand by. I go on speaker for a second. We're waiting for a press conference from Mike Johnson right now, but it's delayed. He was supposed to speak at the top of the hour. So let's see here. The House Republican leaders are proposing a 60-day CR for all of DHS. 60 days. That's not my reporting. House Republicans are discussing restoring all of CBP and ISIS funding in the Senate passed DHS bill. Funding will be in shorter terms than through the end of the fiscal year. Still up in the air whether they can do this today. They don't have this. I'm going to text this to you, okay? Huh. Hold on. That doesn't sound like what this is to me. The language is they're discussing restoring all of CBP and ISIS funding in the Senate passed bill. So I guess, I don't know whether that means that they're working within the existing framework of the Senate passed bill or what. But basically we're going to know probably before the top of your hour what they're going to do. But yeah, I think there's been enough Republicans that have said they're not fighting on this. So they're not going to not fund it. That's the sentiment I'm getting, but nothing's confirmed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, totally. No, I understand. It is very unfair. I mean, Jeffries did say in his interview that Republicans are blocking it, but I didn't know whether I thought maybe he was talking about the discharge petition in the House, or what they want to do in the House. So, yeah. Okay. I'll look into it more and I'll get back to you. No worries. Thanks. Okay. Bye. that votes could be possible in the House related to the Senate amended DHS appropriations. We were supposed to get a briefing from Republican leadership and Speaker Johnson at 1 o'clock. That is delayed right now. Yep, and I think that there's probably House Freedom Caucus guys in his office right now talking. A lot of them are rejecting what the Senate proposed. And so they may, yeah, and they may be putting out a continuing resolution to fund all of DHS for 60 days. But I don't know exactly how that works its way through. But nothing official scheduled yet, voting wise. Yeah. Yes, that is gorgeous. I love it. Perfect. Okay, great. Will you take him in full? Okay, that's good. Okay, yes. Okay, so basically, the camera that I'm heading from is right next to the podium where Johnson is speaking. And there's a rule that when he's speaking, all cameras have to turn away. So basically, we can and we can be ready to go right off the back of the presser, but I have to like give a breath between when they finish and when you guys take us. And I can't, if you guys decide to cut out early for any reason, I can't.
We can press.
I can't do it. Yeah.
Suspension on Monday.
Okay. By the way, it's going to be all the leadership. So it's going to be Scalise, Johnson, just Republicans. No. Johnson, Emmer, and Lee.
But that's not. I mean, they could pass something by UC in a pro forma on the other side, but they're not going to pass this like by UC by any stretch.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's worth it. Definitely big news right now.
Well, he said he supports.
I don't think they have the luxury of cameras or. So you ride that wave. Okay, no worries. She said, bye.
Yeah.
They can do that.
Yeah.
I know.
But, you know. Well, it's not really.
I guess not.
I'm gonna wait.
The TSA themselves.
To me, snacking is about 15 minutes.
Okay.
They,
Lunch would be 30 to an hour.
they can throw funds around their accounts. And there's a contingency fund that can be used. Because basically the TSA, acting TSA director, she basically said that the decision they made was a big armor made that decision based on what they were trying to keep funded. But they can shuffle things. It just it's just like how like
Yeah. So basically, we're just gonna hack them off before the white flashes or whatever, or even hack off the Jeffries one even earlier. So you'll see where I cropped the Jeffries one in the picture that I just sent, and then Donald, like he said, like something he ends at this place. So before you do the white flashes, and I asked him about the those, or if you find a place to even cut that just before the Donald's thing, that's perfect.
That makes sense.
not really sure, but they
Yep. Yes.
Well, yes, and no with you guys, right?
Yes.
But honestly,
That's
the parents
26
say, oh,
seconds.
this is inside an executive order. Like, they don't know.
Okay, great. And then Jeffrey, you'll see the picture I sent you where we were going.
Then again,
That's all right.
So first I'll throw to Jeffries and then I'll throw to Donald's for both hours and the 2 p.m. Cross. Johnson is delayed right now. We don't have any time yet. I think that these guys are promising. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Exactly. are going and step closer to somebody Duke card is standing by and ready. Can you just visualize that? No. It's hilarious. You know what that is, right? Yeah.
I don't like to know.
I used to do it to kids all the time. No, just kidding. Just kidding. That's exactly. It's either that or a wedding. This is going out across America.
I do avoid it. It was too good not to share.
It was too good. Are you still here?
Yeah. Only through the internet.
I know.
Not through any of my intrepid reporting this morning. And
Not through your shit.
yes.
Shoe leather reporting.
Yes.
Working your soul. I'm getting the soul. How you doing, man? I'm Eric. I'm doing good. Nathan, nice to meet you, man. I've seen you. Yeah. Early on. Rotation. Oh, nice. Oh, wonderful. Well, that's awesome, man. Right. I used to work at KGO. Oh, yeah? Up in San Francisco, which is cool. If you liked covering why there are outbreaks of gonorrhea and going into bathrooms and talking with some of the guys taking those are my stories. Those are my stories in San Francisco. Besides the earthquakes, besides the being up at top of Santa Clara and the 15 freeway going over to the beach, you know, figuring out why, you know, when it snows and stuff like that. That's what we covered. And then covered BP, well, yeah, when she was the district attorney in Santa Clara. I saw her the other day. She's like calling me her old. I'm like, Madam Vice President, tell me. Thank you. Madam Vice President. Thank you.
That's funny.
child internet laws relating to child sexual predators that go after child sexual predators. They're trying to include that as substitute ID. Right. No, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
50-50 shot.
Yeah, it'd be like, and they want it in terms.
Throw the darts even.
They want the presidency to be made for 5 terms instead of 2. I know, so nothing would surprise me. That's what's sad.
So tell me what happened. You got to the airport.
I think he was like my flight week up here. I was just
Grab yours on Fox News for like 10 minutes.
So for you, it's easier to just drive and stand.
Mic stand. Like how there is.
Sorry.
No. It's better than what they are. How are you?
And is it also make you contemplate whether or not it's worth it to apply in the future? Do you just abandon that if you want to go forward? I don't actually get into politics. I'm afraid that members of Congress can't figure a way out of this. Does that make you upset? I mean, it's kind of like flying is an important part of your life. You need the ability to fly, right? I mean, how much would it complicate your life if you had to do this every day? And you said that you think this is overprotection. I mean, there's a chance that you're still not going to think this all these problems today. Do you have any confidence that it's going to end anytime soon? And what you said that most people in the economy are relatively friendly and a great move. Do you think you right, did you sense a lot of frustration? And what about, I know you've been making friends through this how the TSA officers, they were frustrated, they said they so long. I wasn't driving, I was driving up to the all right, well, thank you for talking to us.
Well, you gotta know.
And that was sort of the same thing that you did as well, alternative job.
It's so wrong,
Whoever
but
came up with that.
it's so wrong, but it's
is
so right.
So good, so good. I was scared for a second, but the joke landed.
Allows for inflation, halts production, destroys the next generation.
Yeah. Oh, you're totally fine. So you have 5 minutes? Oh, you're just back.
I did like the story I was using.
Oh, that was really fast.
It wasn't like just like,
Well,
oh, shit.
Well, I had a few sound bites on my phone while I was standing here.
I hate like editing and doing shit on my phone.
I know.
Of course you can do it, but it's just like I feel like I'm just.
I
I already type with all my fingers on the keyboard.
No, it's like you think with your fingers too sometimes. Like,
I can spit it out quicker. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing on my phone. Like, I open my hand, like,
yes.
doing some more
Just the one quote that you need to gotta go back and log.
it's a good time to find something new too.
Proper, delicious, Mediterranean dish.
Check spelling.
My wife made me see that, which I didn't know. She eats like towards and that's
Some massive brats.
I had grouse last night. Because I had
Great, thank you.
I came inside and salad and sea bass. I'm like, you didn't tell me you were cooking it. I said I was cooking brats. I did not. I had some brats, I said 5 brats or 2 of those. And I gave one to JP.
You gotta try some.
So 2 of those. We're gonna come back Wednesday. Yeah, I'll before we go to the city.
I know, right? Listen, adults are really
My wife-
My entire dad's, that my cousins on my dad's side,
scary, actually. I think I'd be a little scared. Wait, in Anaheim or Orlando? Anaheim.
What kind of discount is it? So we are just gonna do something else. We're not getting reservations. Reservations for that. I'm like, we're not getting into it. How much you do tonight? So we got nowhere. Find a room. Like,
They say I was just asking if they had a specific time. I just got it. I'm sure I missed the excitement.
I have to go to them. I could get it. I could get it. I just have confidence over here.
It's supposed to be soon.
It's a fair assessment.
I just really hope they do this to
We
the
picked the hotel that you get the early entry and the late entry, but it was like, it was
I think
very
that's what's the
reasonable.
way it's at.
Because if you, certain like affiliated hotels and apartments, they pay for that. But then you also pay for the genie pass, like the skip the line thing. Did you do that too?
no, I talked to them and said for a lighting pass,
The lighting
that
pass.
they wanted $200 per person per day. So I worked on the reading and what price they want, but I was like, oh, for $4 $6 $8 a day. My kids are like 18, and they're so small, like, they can't ride all the big rides
Yeah.
And
It was not that expensive
I don't
when we
know
went,
what
that's crazy.
I don't know what it's like now, honestly. I mean, I remember my dad was like,
You guys see him?
and
Yeah.
just because
Worse than
we have us. And
Yeah.
we had a good time. My sister and I went to the park.
I hate it when
And
they.
we went on some rides. I remember I didn't drive when we wanted to go on beach.
I don't even shoot.
Just when that's smart actually.
We were just like,
It's more right here and
yeah, like,
it takes out.
yeah, but like not a great big one. And
You
we
still have
were
to deal with like 20 or
fairly
30
quick
hotels.
too. Don't go in the teacups of an adult for that. Too much.
yeah, I can't do this shit.
It's awful.
Can't do the round and round.
No, I went on the teacups and I was so dumb.
Or just pretend like you're spinning it, so you
Yeah,
don't
I'll
sit
sit
going
going.
full
Even I went to, where was it? Great Adventure. That was the last time I went on like a ride. And we did the one that you like, floor falls out and you're up against the wall and it spins. Sick.
Oh, no.
I was sick for like 2 weeks after that.
Well, actually,
I was in my leg really
Yeah, yeah, it's me, PD next to me, and that's just.
Well, because it's the thing that you're just like physically forced to do. Yeah. All of them have.
I can't do the carnival.
the Seven Dwarfs ride, I remember, was like, that was the thing that everybody wanted to go on. So if you get into that park, it's great for that one, like, because that one later will be hours with, yeah, Orlando, yeah. With the Seven Dwarfs one, but I don't
Or now it's like Star Wars, it's like the huge ride
At Hollywood Studios.
at Hollywood
Just,
Studios.
I grew up in Southern California, and
Right.
you too, so like, you know, I remember the original, like, Star Tours.
Star Tours,
and
yeah.
That was just.
I remember remember the Adventures Through Inner Space. That was in the Star Tours before Star Tours. It's like where they shrunk you and you were about the size of a little cell
Yes.
and you went through the human body.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
Oh, great.
Okay,
Great.
10 minutes.
It's not bad. Yeah, true, not bad.
Yeah, true.
If true.
If true. Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5. Mic test. Mic test. Mic test. Testing 1 2 3. You got it, okay, bro? Good. Testing 1 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mic test, mic test, mic test. We're now hearing 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is going to be the time.
Well, I guess so.
I think that's one back.
Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. No, it's okay.
I'm not trying to like.
No, I'm
teach you
trying to do
anything.
the, you know, the John Travolta, the 4 squares. What do you call it? The 4 corners.
Yes.
All right. I literally do. And we're in the same predicament, and it was perfect because last time I finished at 105, I was able to come over here, take a beat. Might have to have you hold again since I gotta do 2.
What do you want now?
Johnson's now
Hi. Okay, of course, everything would get a wrench thrown into our plans. So basically, Johnson's going to start tackling it too. All of leadership will be with him. So Scalise, Emmer, and McLean. So the one problem is that our camera is literally right next to where he's speaking, and all of the cameras here in Will Rogers, when he starts speaking, are supposed to turn away.
Yep, I got
So
you.
if I am in the middle of a live shot, I have to start with him, which is fine, it's not a problem.
So everybody has
But
to be
I can't get back up again until he's done speaking. We're connected to New York, we're gonna do the top of the show, but if he comes, then I have to just, I can throw it to him even, and then, you know,
You're good.
totally, exactly.
Testing,
So,
1, 2, 3,
and
4.
then-
Testing,
and
1,
then
2,
when
3.
he's done,
You good? Okay.
Well, actually, I have a 215 with Florida, so presumably I'll have to connect to them. So, okay, all right, sounds good. All right, sounds good. And if for any reason it blows the top or whatever, well, you're gonna just take it from the beginning. So I guess, okay. Yeah, you'll probably just, if I don't go before he starts talking, then you'll probably have to kill me in the 2 after, or take me in the second half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We are waiting right now for Speaker Mike Johnson to.
Oh, no, I'm sorry,
Mike
Johnson.
But then he's gonna update
Oh,
where
yeah.
things stand. But obviously, what we know right now is that House Republicans, Senate Republicans are divided over the path. The Senate was able to pass legislation last night, funding
Yeah, Emmer, yeah.
DHS minus immigration enforcement and ICE. But that is obviously not the direction that House Republicans are going. Instead, they want to fund this for a period of time, the entire.
It's cold here.
Enforcement, and that is creating a.
No, we still are, but I'll be okay.
Between the 2 chambers. Meanwhile, you had Senate Democratic leadership releasing a statement making it crystal clear Democrats are not going to support this plan that the House is socializing at this point. That leaves you with essentially just another stalemate. TSA is expected to provide another
So you'll
paycheck
probably have to
over this
take me
weekend,
after.
and just really uncertain right now what
Okay,
happens.
but maybe like, you know, put a beat in there or
Obviously,
something,
we are
give me a
waiting.
second exec.
That could make
No
a
problem.
big difference in this divide, but it's not gonna change the minds of Democrats. The 60 bills that were in the Senate, senators are arguing they already did their job, now it's time for them to do their bill. On the floor, obviously, it's a tremendous pressure. Now,
Good.
No problem. As you get close, please let me know what the specific hit time is. Maximize my time here for the team. Give me as concrete so I can burn as much time as possible. And I'm just going to link based on what we're going to do, okay? But just let me know as we get closer. Hit the desk. Thank you. Yep. 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 Yeah, but as you get closer, but as you get closer, I need to know is 419, 421, you tell me. That's what I need on a day like today. no, the Senate's gone. They won't be adding anything. They will be singing on completely different hymns. That's right. We don't think. I mean, that's a development in the universe that would change things. Who knows? I mean, they're not scheduled to have a pro forma until Monday at 10:30.
And putting a lot of pressure right now on Republicans how to do this through reconciliation. Certainly the idea from some Republicans was
I think there's a lot that could happen.
reconciliation process.
Yeah, but if they're locked into this,
Very unclear and murky whether they would get anything as part of the City of America laws in that bill, given the very challenging rules in the Senate. Thanks, guys. We'll do. I'll text you when I'm on the way. Yep. I know, right? Exactly. And then we'll repeat this exercise of 3.
MJ coming out.
Ask them if they can do it after. Because no, I'm probably going to do it. They're going to So, you know, but I got 3, I got 4 or 5 on weather. I just, you know, this is south. Yes, yes. Presuming they won't move back.
What's up?
Okay, I got a couple jumps. Yeah, thank you.
There was a guy from the detail that had come around the corner and then he turned around and went back. Kim had said it's
Dan? Get hit on the cyclone day over today. This is going to get canceled too. I just said to Dan, okay, I will place a bet at the lodging.
This is Lawrence, I
What we do? Oh, you know, there's the only council that starts speaking.
Okay.
Thank you all for waiting. It's been a long night, long day, but we just had a very fruitful, almost 2-hour conference call with all the House Republicans, and we have a united group. Let me just be completely unequivocal and put this out here in the open and in the beginning here to make clear. The Republicans are not going to be any part of any effort to reopen our borders or to stop immigration enforcement. We are going to deport dangerous criminal illegal aliens because it is a basic function of the government. The Democrats fundamentally disagree. The Senate Democrats have hoisted upon this appropriations process their radical, crazy agenda. We call it crazy because that's what it is. They want to reopen the borders, and they want to stop the deportation of dangerous criminal illegal aliens. We have to do these basic functions of government. We have to fund them in order to do them. In the last several days, we have recent examples of dangerous criminals in this country killing innocent Americans. We had an 18-year-old college student in Chicago, a young lady who was shot in the back by a dangerous criminal who had been released in that sanctuary city and first released at the border under Joe Biden. They opened the border wide for 4 years. Just yesterday, or in the last 36 hours or so, an 83-year-old man's pushed onto the subway tracks and run over by a dangerous criminal illegal alien. This has to stop. The Republicans are not going to be a party to this. They have taken hostage the funding processes of government so that they can impose their radical agenda on the American people, and we can't have any part of it. This gambit that was done last night is a joke. I'm quite convinced that it can't be that every Senate Republican read the language of this bill, and I'm going to just read you one excerpt of it because it's pretty alarming, and it says everything that you need to know in Section 4. This is on page 2 of the bill. This is an actual copy of the bill. That excerpt. It says, quote, "The contents printed under the headings of this bill, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and Border Security Operations, under the heading of U.S. Customs and Border Patrol and Protection, shall have no force or effect for purposes of this Act, and amounts specified in the final bill under the subheading Border Security Operations and under the heading U.S. Customs and Border Protection and under the headings of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in the Department of Homeland Security shall be zero." We're not doing that. And it is unconscionable to me that the Democrats would force some sort of negotiation at 3 o'clock in the morning and try to hoist this upon the American people and then get on their jets and go home for their holiday and pretend and think that we're going to go along with that. So we're going to do something different. We're going to do the responsible thing. Republicans are going to continue to govern and do the right thing morally, legally, and politically. We are going to take care of those who take care of us. The employees in the Department of Homeland Security have gone without funding and without paychecks for 42 days. It's the second longest shutdown in U.S. history, bested only by the longest shutdown in U.S. history that these same radical Democrats hoisted upon the government in the fall of last year. 42 days they've gone without pay. We've had, by some estimates, close to 500 TSA agents who have resigned from their jobs, and who could blame them? They've gone half the fiscal year without a regular paycheck. We can't ask that of anyone. And the lines around the airlines and at the airports have been wrapped around the buildings because of all this turmoil. We are very grateful to have a strong commander-in-chief in the White House who has taken real leadership. President Trump has already ordered by executive order that TSA agents will be paid, and that machinery is in process right now. The Office of Management and Budget is working through that to make sure that that happens, and we will reduce the lines and the waits at the airlines, and we'll make sure that those who are protecting us are paid. But what we are going to present and what we're going to vote on this floor, our Rules Committee is working through this right now. We're going to put a clean, simple, continuing resolution that will go until May 22nd. It's just a number of weeks to allow for all those who sacrificially serve the country and protect other Americans. All these agencies, 10 agencies under the Department of Homeland Security, will continue at their current funding levels to make sure that they are protected. We're going to send that over to the Senate, and we hope that they'll accept that. They can do it in record time just like that with the unanimous consent. They could do that as early as Monday. In the meantime, TSA will be paid. We will have done our jobs, and we will protect the homeland, because that is the most basic responsibility of the Congress, is to protect the American people. We're not playing political games on this. We encourage some of our Democrats, hopefully we'll have some of our Democrats in the House who go along with this, and and stop the pain that's being forced upon these people. The reason that we can't accept this ridiculousness, okay, is because we're not going to risk not funding the agencies that keep the American people safe. The Department of Homeland Security is the third largest department in the federal government. It has 10 agencies beneath it. It's not just TSA, it's also FEMA, the Coast Guard, all these agencies that keep us safe. We must fund them. This is not a game. Republicans will do the responsible and honorable thing, and Democrats will continue to play politics.
Mr.
Speaker
Speaker,
Johnson,
what-
Speaker Johnson.
thank you, Mr. Speaker. You and John Thune are not on the same page. You came out and criticized Democrats. He was the engineer behind this. Why are you guys not on the same page? And are you not extending the shutdown? If you were to accept what the Senate had passed, this could end tonight and the TSA lines would shrink.
I wouldn't call John Thune the engineer of this. Chuck Schumer and the Democrats in the Senate. Chuck Schumer and the Democrats in the Senate have forced this upon the Senate. I have to protect the House. Let me answer the question, Chad. I have to protect the House, and I have to protect the American people. That's our responsibility. Our colleagues on this side understand this is not a game. We are not playing their games. These people want open borders, and they want criminal, illegal aliens in the country. They do not want to enforce the law. They want to literally defund. You just read it in the bill here. They want to give $0 to enforcing federal immigration laws and keeping the border secure. That was the biggest issue in the election of 2024, the wide open border that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris hoisted upon the country. And 20 million, by some estimates, 20 million dangerous, criminal, illegal aliens included in that number came over the border. We have terrorists in our country. We have obviously murderers. They're putting it on display. And then these big blue cities that have sanctuary city policies, they're releasing these people onto the streets. They released them over the border when they came over under the Biden years. And that is the turmoil that we're facing right now, the very serious threats to the homeland and everybody. It's not just long lines at the airport, it is the danger and safety of everyone. We'll talk more after this is passed, we'll get it done.
Has the president endorsed this plan? Has the president
Okay,
endorsed
sure.
this plan, Mr. Speaker? Has the president endorsed
I spoke to the
this plan?
president a few moments ago. He understands exactly what we're doing and why, and he supports it,
Mr.
yes.
Speaker,
Thank you.
the American people are just sick and tired of every one of you, both Republicans and Democrats, come to this podium and blame the other side. People have been standing in lines 3, 4, 5
Yep.
hours at a time. There's TSA workers that are selling their plasma.
Yep.
At what point is a leader on either side going to stand up and say, we have a path forward that everyone will agree to? This vote today will extend the shutdown under any circumstance.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
And it was
If
a
it,
unanimous vote by
thank you. Let me
Republicans
answer the
and
question. I'm glad you brought it up. The House Republicans have now voted that today will be the 4th time to fund the Homeland Security. This is not party blame game. This is a record. You can hold up the record. Look at the Democrats. They're voting over and over. Yesterday afternoon, we gave them a chance to fund Homeland Security. You know how many House Democrats voted yes? 4 of them. They want to use people as pawns. People are not pawns. These are workers who are sacrificially serving the country, many of them without pay, to make sure that you and your families are safe. And we're done with it. This is not a political blame game. This is one party doing the job and getting the government funded, and another that's using people as pawns. We're not going to do that. Listen, we're going to send it over there, and you can see what they do. If this is not UC'd and they don't do it, the president has shown leadership. He's going to fund TSA agents. We'll get that covered. But we have the rest of the country to take care of. We're not asking them to do anything heroic. These aren't partisan games. We're not adding bells and whistles to this. It is a clean continuation of funding to make sure that the most basic responsibility of government is fulfilled. And we'll see how that goes and see what
Speaker
we can do.
Johnson, Speaker Johnson.
As soon as possible.